Okay, so you can see the windows just sitting in here, floats. Okay, and I've left probably about 3/16 to a 1/4 inch around. Now the molding is really only 1/8, both sides. So that allows for glue. I'll be gluing this in. We'll put this one here. You see I square cut them. They don't need to be 45. This way I could make this cut tight. Again, this will be glued in. So there you go. So that's how you make pretty basic window sash out of Western red cedar for any type of glass you want to put in. Now Western red cedar is a real stable wood. It doesn't warp as much, not as prone to warping. It's light. It takes screws real well without cracking, and on nails, and it stays pretty stable in all weather conditions. So it's rot resistant. So that's the sash. So I pretty much take this sash, and then after we glue that glass in, glue the moldings in, we will make the frames. So there's 2 sashes. I've got 3 more windows to go, and then make up all the frames and then set them in. So hope you learned a little bit from that. See, again, I'm just cutting the moldings here. Now here's this sash material. I always cut a little extra. So you basically take a 2x4, cheap 2x4. I say cheap. Western red cedar is a little more expensive than your conventional wood. You can't do this with pressure treated wood. These cuts will probably be too thin, and the material, pressure treated wood, isn't stable enough to be able to cut it that thin. And it's maybe a #1 grade or kiln dried pressure treated. You might be able to, but your standard pressure treated 2x4s would be a little tough unless it was a premium grade kiln dried. So, and I'm cutting again all this by hand. Having access to a table saw, which I do have, would make it a little bit easier, but I'm making them up there. All my windows are directly under the overhang and this cupola. Not too concerned about too much water getting on them. They'll be caulked real well and stained, so they'll last a lifetime. Okay, I got 3 more sashes to make up and then start on the frames.